Hi, Sam. This is Nick here in Bend, Oregon. Last week you talked with Marcy, and this is your complimentary website video audit. It's just 5 minutes, but we're going to show you some things that you can do with your website to bring in more visitors and get more jobs and also compare you to the competition. This is not Google Ads or Home Advisor or anything like that. And actually, a well-built site the right way with proper content can eventually replace that because you'll be found organically rather than through ads. So let's get started. I hit your page very clean. One of the things I've noticed, which is nice, is you've got this call to action in get a free quote, which, anything that you can do to engage them when they hit the site for that next step is perfect. And I see you've got some deals over here. Looking at the rest of the site, I want to tell you that Google, particularly in search, cares about content. We recommend 2,000 words on the homepage and 1,000 on the inner pages. Not that someone's going to read it. It just makes you a subject matter expert in Google's eyes and will return you higher up in the search. As far as search engine optimization, that's the #1 way to improve your standing is content. So let's move on from that part of the site and go to a product that I have here. It's a cool tool called Ahrefs, and it shows me how you're performing month to month. Okay, so besides content, there's something called backlinks. Links are links to your site. They're not all the same quality. They're not created equal, but they're typically from credible sources saying IBI construction is credible. Go to their site. Okay. So the backlinks that you have here are pretty good, but what we really want to delve down into is part of backlinks contain keywords. And you can see these 110 organic keywords. These are the words that in Google's mind and through Ahrefs here that you're trying to search for. Now you'll notice a lot of these are duplicate. The reason that they're duplicate, this is your brand, but if someone types in IBI construction, you rank #1 for the homepage, #2 for your team, etc. What you really want to look at though is some of these words like bathroom remodeling, Portland, Oregon, right? And I'll tell you why. This 200 is the search volume. That's how many people searched it last month. It's a pretty decent clip. This #1, there's a keyword difficulty. The keyword difficulty goes from 0 to 100. Anything over 40, pretty difficult, like cosmetic surgery, Beverly Hills, right? Anything under 10, especially 5, a little bit easier. So we want to look for keywords that have high volumes and low difficulty. This is perfect. 200 searches, 1 keyword difficulty. You're only number 29, so you didn't get any traffic from it. Okay. Once you get into the #1 spot, which you can do over time, typically 30 to 40% of this number, 60 to 80 people. So you can see as we continue, there's other keywords as well, and we may want to make those location specific with Portland and Clackamas and things of that nature. So at this point, I'm going to look up bathroom remodeling, Portland, Oregon. As you recall, Sam, that was the search that had about 200 search volume. As I scroll down, and you see these ones here, Mosaic, Let's Remodel, and Bathroom Remodeling. This is known as a map pack or Google Map Pack. You have something called a Google listing. I can help you find it, but that Google listing you could fill with photos and data and such, and something called citations. I'll get to those in a second. Your reviews are there and so forth. But this map pack is a great place to be. It gets about 20% of all the traffic. And the piece that is most important here are called citations. Those are your name, address, and phone in various directories through the internet. Don't worry about it. We'll recap in a moment. Obviously, you can always rewind. So when I do say bathroom remodeling Portland, one of the first organic results is this company, Square Deal Remodeling Company. Right? I personally think you have a better looking site, but what's most important, yes, what's on the site, but let's look at them in Ahrefs, okay? Look at this, 1,000 backlinks. That's a lot. 1,200 keywords and traffic of 317. Can you imagine if you pulled up 300 people coming to your site last month? You can get to this. It takes time. And let's look here. Let's look at some of their keywords, right? And let's just say Portland. And let's say 0 to 5. Very easy stuff, right? And we'll even say a search of 100 at a minimum. So what I'm saying is I want to find a keyword from my competitor that at least gets 100 volume search and has a very low keyword difficulty. Look at this. Kitchen remodeling, Portland, Oregon, right? 250, difficulty only of 4. They're in the 4th position, so they're getting 21. If they bump up 1, 2, and 3, those are the positions where you want to be. So let's recap. Sam, the content, super important. 2,000 words on the homepage, like I said, 1,000 on the inner pages. You need that content. Backlinks, not all backlinks are created equal, we said, so you want to look for those with high volume keywords that also have low difficulty, like bathroom remodeling, Portland, Oregon, right? Like kitchen remodeling. And then we talked about those citations. Those were your name, address, phone of the business in various directories so that you can get into that map. You have a great opportunity here. I'm not just saying that. I'm saying that because look at some of these, right? This is where you need to be. This is where you could be. Not very difficult. I mean, I could help you, but on the other side, if you want to do it yourself, that's great too. But anyway, Sam's starting to run on. So hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to reach out or I'll call you next week, 541-420-8430. Thanks.